Well, some breaking news, and Tony Abbott has just made a major announcement about Knighthoods and Damehoods. Live to political reporter Tim Lester in Canberra. Tim, who's getting them?
Well, Mel, General Peter Cosgrove will be Australia's first Knight under the Order of Australia, and our first Dame under the Order of Australia will be the current Governor-General Quentin Bryce. The significance with Peter Cosgrove, of course, he is the incoming Governor-General, and the reason that Tony Abbott has chose to announce it now is that tonight at a reception he will honour Quentin Bryce and her her 5.5 years in the role of Governor-General. It comes to an end this week, and Peter Cosgrove takes over the role on Friday. The new Dames and Knights under the Order of Australia has apparently been approved by the Queen, and the government can select up to 4 Dames and or Knights in any 1 year. But today, much of the focus has been on Quentin Bryce as she reflected on a role that has changed her in many ways. Quentin Bryce began her last full day in Yarralumla with a public event. She's been to about 4,000 of them in the last 5.5 years, but the final ones, beginning with the Prime Ministerial farewell call, are in her honour.
You've been a gracious and warm presence here in Yarralumla and right around our country.
In 2008, Prime Minister Rudd offered the then Queensland Governor the job of Australia's 25th Head of State. The first woman to win the role, a mother of 5, brought colour, compassion and an appetite to travel where Governors-General rarely go, here in Bourke, the Pilbara, King Island.
I've been utterly inspired by the experiences. They certainly have changed me in many ways.
She's seen 4 Prime Ministerships, Rudd went twice, and as Constitutional Commander of the Defence Force, the deadliest years of Afghanistan.
I could never have imagined that I would hold the VC in my hands 4 times.
Last October, Quentin Bryce offered new PM Tony Abbott her resignation to avoid perceptions of bias, with son-in-law Bill Shorten becoming Labor leader. Tony Abbott declined the offer. The 71-year-old has usually dodged controversy, but in November, in one stunning speech, she supported gay marriage and infuriated monarchists by backing the Republican cause.
Perhaps, my friends, one day, one young girl or boy may even grow up to be our nation's first head of state.
Tonight, the political establishment honours Quentin Bryce with a reception here in Parliament and the unveiling of her portrait. Tomorrow, she and husband Michael fly home to Brisbane for a family welcome. On Friday, Tony Abbott's pick for the job of Governor-General, Peter Cosgrove, begins as the new Queen's representative. Tim Lester, 7 News.